Hey guys, I know we're a little different scenery at the moment. Um, but hello everybody, Happy New Year. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. It seems like 2023 just started like yesterday. And it's gonna be over. So I'm sorry I'm late. The reason I'm downstairs and outside is because I'm doing laundry at the moment, and it's just about to finish up, but the machine is a little loud, so I didn't want to have noise going on with that. So, but, oh, sorry. See, this is why I need a stand, because I'm like holding the camera all crazy. I'm sorry if I'm making anybody sick. I don't mean to. But we're gonna go upstairs here in a second. I decided to try a new coffee, and I got, what is this? Javalia? Caramel macchiato, and it comes with like the froth packet, so it's like a frothy espresso type thing. It's really good. It is really good. But so, oh, it is good. I love anything caramel. Anything caramel. I think I've said this before. Anything caramel is right up my alley. So it's like caramel macchiato and, salted caramel tea and stuff like that. I love caramel so much. It's right up my alley. I gotta find the what is it? The pump things. Um the flavored syrup. There you go. I couldn't think of it. I'm like moving my hand like this to pump things. Um I gotta find the caramel or salted caramel in the um flavors. The For the flavored syrup for the coffee. Because then I could just get plain coffee and flavor it myself. I'm going to get sugar free, of course, because not supposed to be doing sugar. But, and yes, I'm smoking, I know. I'm trying not to do it on camera. I'm trying to go over here. But we're quitting. We're going to quit. So, after what we have is gone, that's it. We're done. It's like way overdue. So, we'll be quitting. Just enjoying it while I got it. And then we'll be quitting, and I'll probably be able to pump out like 5 blankets in the time that we're quitting, because it seems like when we quit smoking, I just crochet. If I'm not eating or sleeping, I'm crocheting, and it's just like, So, I'm hoping to get a yarn haul. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, it's just way overdue. A long time. And I don't want to be, 60 years old and on oxygen and all that. So, it's just it's overdue. So, I'm hoping to get a yarn haul next month. I wasn't able to do it this month because of Christmas presents and, making sure I had stuff for people. But I should be able to get a yarn haul in January and February. I hope. I hope so. So there's that. Where's my coffee? Okay, there it is. Yep, definitely need a stand. I need a table out here. Well, no, because it's winter time now, so Don't really need a table out here because I'm not out here like that. I love these cups. I think they're from the dollar store. I don't remember where we got these. But there's, let's see if I can do this without dropping it. There is blue on this handle. And then we have one that's red on the handle. And then we have another one that's green. And I think those were the only colors they had. Yeah, because we had two red ones at one point. So, oh my god, that is so good. I gotta order more of that. Amazon is your friend. Well, it's my friend. Because I don't have transportation, so it's hard for me to get to a store. But, it just came today. I think I ordered it Friday? I want to say Friday. No, I didn't order it Friday. That's a lie. I ordered it Wednesday. Wednesday? Wednesday or Thursday. And, it got here today. And Thursday, I ordered some mashed potatoes and turkey gravy because we're gonna cook a, we're gonna cook a turkey tomorrow. It's a 14-pound turkey, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, we're gonna cook that, and I realized going through the cabinets, I didn't have any mashed potatoes or turkey gravy or stuffing. So I was like, oh. So I ordered it from Walmart.com and I just went on there and I ordered it. And so. But, where's the coffee? See, I keep losing my coffee. I'm probably going to give it a couple more minutes and then we'll go upstairs. Just because, the washer should be done. And no more noise. But, I've been working on a lot. When we go upstairs, I'll show you guys what I finished and what I'm working on and all of that. I've been busy. I've been finishing a lot. And it went out. Let's see. There we go. But, let's see. I finished a scarf. And let's see. Oh, I finished the baby dress, and I finished the blanket, and I finished the booties. So that set is done. I'll show you guys. And if I can get it on my model, the doll that I have as a model to model the baby clothes, I will put it on her so you can see what it looks like. It's really freaking cute. I still have to sew on the buttons, but sewing is not my friend. So I will leave that until absolute last. So, you know, until I absolutely have to do it. Because I don't like sewing. I don't like sewing in ends. I don't like sewing buttons on things. I don't like sewing holes in clothes. I just don't like sewing at all. I don't. It's really annoying to me. I'm like, I wish I could just snap my fingers and everything that needs to be sewn is done. I'm surprised it's not dark out here yet. It's been getting dark early. And it tricks me because, you know, the fact that it gets dark earlier tricks me because I'm like, oh, it's got to be like 9 o'clock at night, right? And I look at the time and I'm like, it's only 5:30? Like, what? That's why I don't like wintertime. My times get all messed up. Just like for the live, I thought I had another hour because I was like, oh, okay, I'll just start a load of laundry and it'll be done before I have to go live. And yeah, no. Nope. Not the case. So I was a little irritated about that. But, what else have I done this week? Oh, I started another scarf. So the baby clothes, the baby blanket, baby booties are done, scarf's done. Oh, I've been working on that behemoth of a blanket. My husband has now dubbed it the snuggle blanket because we both can fit under it. And it's long and it's heavy. So heavy. That thing, I kid you not, has to weigh 10 pounds. And it's not even done yet. It's heavy. But I'm like, oh, at least it'll keep us warm. You know, so it is now the snuggle blanket. So I have... Oh, hold the camera up, Jessica. Okay, I have two and a half skeins of that yarn left. The Sutherland stripes that I'm doing the blanket with. And, I'm gonna do a whole skein and then the half a skein. And, I'm gonna do that in the blanket. Like, I'll finish the blanket with that. And then I'll use the rest of the other whole skein that I have to do a border. And I don't know if I'm going to use the whole skein to do a border, but at least I'll know I have enough to at least go around it like twice. So that'll be good. That will be good. But yeah, what's everybody's plans for New Year's Eve? Which is tomorrow. Like I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's tomorrow. Like it seems like it was just New Year's like a month ago for 2023. I'm so lost in time. Like I'm losing track of time so much. But yeah. This is I keep facing the handle of my coffee cup away from me. And I don't know why I'm doing that. There's a lot of traffic. Oh. I know what that is. People are getting off work. I was about to say, there's been a lot of traffic around here. And it would be when I'm live. And sitting outside. So. Oh, that sounds nice, Stephanie. Yeah, I'm gonna just have a quiet night at home, and I'll watch the ball drop on my phone, because I'm not one for big crowds, and I'm definitely not one for, you know, just going to see, putting myself in a big crowd just for a major event. You know, I don't like doing that at all. So, but yeah, it's craziness in New York City for the ball dropping, and I'm like, nope, not doing that. No. Yeah. Yeah. It's I have a thing about crowds. So, but I think that's a lot of people these days. I don't think anybody really likes crowds, but some people can handle them, but I can't. I'm just like, good, I'll just watch it on TV. I'm okay. So, alright. Yeah, it should be wrapping up now. So I can, what is this notification? Oh, Creative Grandma. Okay, that's a video I'm gonna have to watch after I get off here. Yeah, my New Year's Eve is gonna be small too. It's just gonna be me and my husband. Like I said, we'll watch the ball drop on my phone and, you know, Happy New Year. Okay, time for bed. I can't stay up late anymore. Like 10, 11 o'clock is my cutoff, but since it's New Year's Eve, I will stay up till 12. I will just be sleeping in the next day. Okay, let's go sit in the crochet corner. Okay. You know what? Let's. Yes, honey. I'm live, just so you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're all right.
You want right now?
Yeah.
Okay, hi everybody.
Hubby says hi. And we're gonna go to the crochet corner nook. Oh. Okay. Everybody saying hi back. I'm gonna set you guys right there. Please excuse the mess. I gotta get my chair. We have Amazon boxes everywhere. Oh. It's a little warm in here for that. Okay. Okay, so scooch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still getting cleaned up from Christmas. So I think it's a mess. Everybody else doesn't seem to think so. I think so. So this is the scarf that I made. And I don't think you can see it, but the yarn is it's 2 strands held together. And it is just a scrappy scarf. All of these yarns are Red Heart Super Saver. Thank you, Stephanie. One is Red Heart Metallic. And the gray is what is Walmart's brand? Mainstay Sparkle in gray, and then Red Heart Super Saver Metallic in white. And then all these colors are just scraps I had left over of the Red Heart Super Saver ombre. Good afternoon. Welcome. All the way from Canada. Wow. Thank you for tuning in. And then I have the blanket that I finished with the retro stripes and the black. So it's, you know, and then so I have that, and then I have um oh, if I can get it out of the bag. The dress that I finished to match it. And then I have, where did they go? Okay. Then I have the little booties. And everything is a newborn size. Just so I could keep it consistent. But little booties. But yeah, they're cute. I'm thinking about making like a headband or something to go with this. Just so it would be a whole complete set. And I still have some of this yarn left, and I definitely have black left. Oh, thank you guys so much. Yeah, um, so this is the scarf I started. This is in Red Heart Super Saver Speckled. Now, if you guys haven't gotten any of this yarn yet, I am going to warn you. It's stiff. It's stiff to work with. It's not the greatest feeling. It's stiff. But I think anybody who's ever worked with Red Heart Super Saver knows that when you wash it, it softens up, especially if you put some fabric softener in there. And I actually prefer Red Heart Super Saver to other yarns because I found that anything you make with Red Heart Super Saver, like 60 years down the line, it's going to look the exact same as the day you made it. Because I have a blanket that I made my husband out of Red Heart Super Saver, and that thing, he uses it a lot, and that thing looks like the it looks the same as the day I got finished making it. And I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, I'm not enjoying working with it because it is stiff and scratchy feeling, but I have no problem working with Red Heart Super Saver. That's like my go-to for everything, is either Red Heart Super Saver, Bernat blanket yarn, or Lion Brand mandala, or Lion Brand ice cream yarn, or all their DK weight yarns. I like them a lot. So that's plus they're affordable, and you know, I can afford them. I have not done um, lace or like doilies or anything like that. I did just get a bunch of crochet thread, so I'm going to start working with that soon. Bag O'Day has a butterfly. Is it a butterfly doily that she made out of 4 weight because she can't work with lace weight? Um, so I'm gonna do that, in the crochet thread. And, you know, I'll try anything new once. If I don't like it, I'll give it a good 3-4 tries before I'm just like, nope, done, don't like it. Oh, I gotta plug you guys in, you're dying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't have any of the small hooks because I have to use my hooks, obviously. Um, and I'm right-handed. So I don't have any really like teeny tiny hooks. I think the smallest hook I have is a 2 millimeter. Two, yeah, it's a 2 millimeter. So I'm gonna try it with that. I do have something in my Amazon cart that I'm trying to get. It's the same company that makes where are my hooks? Um, that makes these. Yeah, this is the smallest hook that I have. It's 2 millimeter, but I do have a set in my Amazon cart. It's like 20 hooks, and the really fine, normally steel hooks that you would use for thread are in there, and they have the ergonomic handle. So I'm like, yay! So I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Plus I really like the company that makes these hooks. I think it's Yarness, something like that. But I found that I like them. And also, I recently um, started trying out the um, Hobby Lobby Yarnology hooks, and this is a 5.5, and I like them. I didn't think I was gonna like them because they're what is the word, inline, and I've never used inline hooks before, so I don't know. So I bought two of them, one in a 5.5 and one in a 6, because those are two of the sizes I use most often. I also use a 5 millimeter a lot, but I didn't bother getting this in a 5 millimeter because I thought I had a lot of 5 millimeters, but apparently I don't. Um, I think I only have one or two. Yeah. Um, and I had a lot more hooks than I do now. I think when I moved, a lot of my hooks got lost, but I've been through every box, every bag, every project bag, and cannot find the hooks that are missing. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll just get another set when I can. Oh, I almost forgot these. So I'm gonna get some starch for the little antenna things so they can stick straight up. But oh, that's nice. Yeah, I will definitely take a look at that. But these are just butterflies. I'm obsessed with butterflies. So, but yeah, I gotta like spray starch the little antenna because they're not. They just look weird. But I'm gonna make some more of these. There was one. There was a version like this where the little picots are on the edge, and then there was a version like this where it's just rounded. But this both of these are in the same tutorial from Bag O Day. I think it's like Scrappy Butterfly or something like that. But you know, I didn't even think about that. Cornstarch. Yep, that's the starch. Yep, that would probably work. That would work. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. But I love these. I'm gonna make them in all the colors. And I'm thinking about putting like keychains on them to hold them like this, or maybe I don't know. I don't know, but I like them. I think they're pretty. And then I don't know why, because I have nothing to put them on. Oh, I must be shedding. There's hair everywhere. But I made little pom-poms. Stop moving. There's that one. And then there's, stop moving. Thank you. There's that one. And yeah, I could definitely make some small ones and make them into earrings. Yep. Oh, with the crochet thread. There you go. That works. But I'm already starting on hats and scarves for and ear warmers and gloves and stuff like that for next year's donation, because I already did this year's donations. So I'm getting a head start this year because um, every year I seem to wait till the last minute and then I'm like, oh my god, and I'm stressed out and I'm rushing and it doesn't work. It's not good. That's not good. But let's see. Have I got anything else? I keep finding I keep finding stuff. Like as I'm like unpacking and going through my project bags and stuff. So I found this. And this yarn, I believe, has been discontinued from Hobby Lobby, and I could cry. I could cry because I love this yarn so much. It is the Yarn Bee Chloe yarn in the color. What is the color of this? Cloud something? Cloudy sky? It's cloud something. It's all the purples and the blues and the grays and everything like that. You know what? Let me see if I move you guys. Out. Okay. Vibration. Okay. Ha! Yes! Okay. So, thank you. Yeah, it is a pretty color. So, I made this for my mother-in-law. And her favorite color is like purple, but it's like she likes all colors of purple, I think, but her favorite is like a lilac or a lavender. So I made her this, which is an ear warmer. And then I made her this one, which is not twisted. It's just, you know, sewn together right there, which looks horrible, which is why I'm glad that that's gonna be at the back. But so this is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in the color grape. And then this is Premier Puzzle yarn. which, oh my god, I love that yarn so much. I love it in the color Tangram, I think. Oops, upside down. And that's the back. So I thought she would like those two. And this one in the oh yeah, it could. It definitely could. But this one in the Yarn Bee Chloe, I can cry that it's discontinued, I think, because I need it to be longer. I need like 3 more rows of it to be a little bit longer. So probably like that. And then it would be the perfect hat for her. But I'm gonna give it to her because it does stretch. So I mean, you know, it does stretch. So I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. But let's see. What else? So like I said, I keep finding stuff that I've completed, and I'm like, I don't remember doing that. When did I do that? So, um, but this is the bag, and I know she watches my channel, but I don't think she's on here right now. This is the bag that I'm actually gonna send to her. This is like birthday presents, Christmas presents from the past like 3-4 years. So I made her this, which is upside down. The butterfly prayer shawl from Fiber Spider in Lion Brand ice cream yarn in the color grape. So I made that. And then I also yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't live close to a yarn store and either. I rely on online to get my stuff. And then this is this upside down too? Yes. Everything I'm pulling out is upside down. This is the Yarn Bee Chloe in that color I showed you before, in this color, with this holding this with the yarn. And it's just basically got little sequins on it, and I think it's called Bejeweled, Bedazzling, Be something. Um, I don't have any of the labels anymore. Um, Unless it's inside. Nope, not inside. I made a shawl for myself with Yarn Bee Chloe Pick of the Bunch and the gold thread. Um, so I held it. Where am I at here? Okay. So I held it together, and that's what it looks like. And let me tell you something. This was my first time holding two things together to crochet with, and I was like, "Oh, this is easy." So I liked it. So that's when I started holding two yarns together to make things like that scarf I showed you guys with the two 4 weights held together to make a 5 weight. I and I used a 6.5 millimeter hook for that. So I am gonna tag this before um yeah yeah and tell her there is wool in this. Don't put it in washer. Hand wash, lay flat. Because if you put it in washer, hand wash cold, lay flat. You know, put it in a washer, that's not going to be good. Okay, now I think anybody that's been subscribed to me for a while knows about this. And this is a blanket that I made for my mother-in-law, and it's which way are we going? Which way are we going here? Okay. It's corner to corner. This is the first corner to corner anything that I've ever made. And this is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Wild Flowers. Or Wild Flower? Flowers? One of those. Um, yeah. But this is backwards. Why am I showing you guys everything backwards? I don't understand. Um, so this is, yes, honey. This is, Red Heart Super Saver, and then this little light purple stripe is Red Heart Super Saver, and then this is I'll be saying hi again. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in grape. It's the same one as this ear warmer that I made. So I had some more left over after I made her the ear warmer, so I was like, all right. But I do love C2C. It's a little bit of a yarn eater because let me tell you something. I went through 3 of these jumbos. I went through 2 full ones and then like half a one. And I ended up running out of yarn at the last little corner. So I had to improvise and I was like, you know what? She likes light purple and she likes, purple, period. So I was like, okay, well, there's dark purple here and there's light purple over here. I was like, so that goes okay. So I just, that's what I did. Because I was like, darn it. And I didn't have any yarn budget money at that point because we were moving. So I was like, oh man. I was like, okay, well, that's okay. I'll figure something out. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, that coffee's gone. That's okay. It's like, what? 5 o'clock. I don't need to be drinking any more coffee. Even though caffeine doesn't affect me that way anymore. I can drink espresso right before going to bed and just be like, good night. My husband doesn't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it. But I want to, something I want to try that I've been really terrified to, because it looks really complicated, is, broomstick lace. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I should probably watch some tutorials on it before I attempt it. But uh yeah, that's what I'm gonna, for 2024. My goal is to attempt broomstick lace. And oh, so I have been keeping track of all the yarn that I've used in 2023. So I've kept all the yarn labels, and yesterday I sat down and added up how much yarn I've used in 2023. Now, this is not going to be like all the yarn I used, because some of it was scraps and some of it has been like just scraps and little pieces here and there that I've had from leftover projects. And even the even my little octos, the yarn for this is the Just Chenille from Premier that you could get at the dollar store at one point. Um, I can't find any of the labels for this, and I didn't want to look it up online, but I didn't factor in um, the yarn for my little octos and stuff. There was a lot of yarn that I didn't add into it because of the fact that um, I didn't have. Yeah, it was at the dollar store. Yep, Dollar Tree, $1.25. And where is it? I can show you the little things that they came in. I have one right here. So ignore the fact that this is untangling, please. Um, Black fuzzy. They came in skeins like this at the dollar store with a label on them. I just took all the labels off when I got them and threw them in a bag because I was like, I know what I'm doing with this. So I was like, let me just put them all in the bag and have all the tags off of them. That way, when I go to use one, I can just unravel it and use it. And I'm not fighting with a tag, a yarn band. I'm not fighting with the band to get it off. And so I think I accidentally threw all those away before putting it in the, at least one label in the bag. Yeah, that's what I normally do, take it from the inside. It's just this was sitting in the bag unraveling itself just for no reason at all. So that's why I wrapped it back around the outside, and I normally do take it from the inside and yarn barf. But that's normally what I do. Or even smarter is I have a yarn ball winder and I wind them into little cakes. So there's already a center pole. So yeah, I just make them in little cakes. So I have yellow, which you've seen. I have blue. That's green, Jessica. Green. I have gray. What else do I have? I have white, and this is This is one of the ones I've been using. What other colors are in here? I see other colors. I need to... Ah. Okay. I have pink. I only have a little bit of pink left. And I have blue. And the only reason these are wound into balls is because the cake kind of like just in on itself, and I was like, I don't have the patience for that. And I had black, but I made my husband a hat. There's a little blue cake. Um, I made my husband a hat out of the black and out of the gray. Um, but I didn't buy enough black to be able to have any left over. So, I don't have any of that left over. So, hopefully I'm going to get back into crocheting amigurumi, because I got my compression glove now, which I love. Thank goodness for Walmart.com. But, this is Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn in the color Fruit Salad. And it's just got different color speckles. So I'm going to make a hat out of this. And probably an ear warmer if I have enough. I don't get to Hobby Lobby that often. And they never have free shipping when you order online. So I don't order online. But anyway, I was talking about how much yarn I used for 2023. I have everything that I calculated. Yeah, yeah. Um, I think you can get the cones of this yarn on Premiere, and it's like 20 of these in one cone. Um, I'm hoping to do that at some point because they have all the colors, and I want all the colors so I can make all the colors in little amigurumi. So, but the total for 2023 is 24,248 yards, which of yarn that I used in 2023, which is insane, which is equivalent to 202 football fields. That's a lot. And it doesn't feel like a lot when I'm doing it because it's like I'm just making a project and then I'm done with the project and I'm like, okay, that was that. And, I'm going to do the same thing for 2024. I'm going to see if I can beat that for this year coming up. Um, which I probably, I don't know. I don't know if I could or not. But, yeah, that was a lot. When I, yeah, I like to see how much yarn I use in a year, because it's like when you're working on a project and you're doing, I wish I would have done that for this. Actually, no, I did do that for this. These labels were um, in the labels I saved. But like this, I wouldn't think that it would take that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking of how much yarn am I using. I'm just working on the project. So every time I took uh, a label off or a ball band, I would put it in a Ziploc bag. Do I have the Ziploc bag? No, I don't. Of course I don't, because I never have anything near me. But I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I was like, not only am I going to track what I use, and add up at the end of the year. But there are some yarns where I love the color and love the yarn, and I can't remember the name of the yarn or the colorway. So that's another reason I keep my labels is because I'm like, okay, I love this yarn, I love this colorway. Let me keep the label so I can remember, so I can get it again. So it's you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. I I am gonna try to do crochet thread. So hopefully next Saturday I will have tried to crochet with thread, and I will let you know how that goes. But I'm in love with this blanket. I'm about to make one for myself because I love the colors of it. And it does look like wildflowers to me. You know, you got the green for the stem and the grass, and then all these pretty colors. So, I don't think I'm going to do a corner to corner though. I'm like obsessed with Bag O Day's patterns right now. Like the baby dress was a Bag O Day um a Bag O Day pattern. I think it's the sugar plum dress. Yeah. But yeah, I used her pattern for the dress. She is amazing. She is amazing. And I will keep that in mind. Keep super tight tension. Got it. I will keep thank you for the tip. But she is amazing. I've made so many of her things. Um I made the sweet cherry wine shawl. Um that big behemoth of a blanket that my husband has dubbed the snuggle blanket is her pattern. It's the new kid on the block. It's like 3 rows of brand new stitches and then 3 rows of double crochet, and you just go back and forth like that. So the baby dress is her pattern. What else have I made? I've made numerous hats that she's done. I don't have Unfortunately I don't have any of them here because they all got donated. But she's like my go-to person for hats, and even hat and scarf sets because um ah okay, yeah, got it. Thank you. Um, she because she has a couple hat and scarf sets, so the hat matches the scarf, or vice versa. The scarf matches the hat. Um, so she's my go-to for hats and sometimes scarves, but sometimes I'll make, like, if she doesn't have a scarf to match it, I'll just use the hat pattern and I'll make up a pattern for the scarf. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll try to imitate the hat pattern in the scarf. So, but yeah, she taught me how to crochet. She actually did. Um, because my my aunt taught me when I was 13, and then the only thing she taught me was how to chain and single crochet. And I got kind of discouraged because I was like, oh, this is so slow. This is taking forever. I want to make her cocoon cardigan. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I need to I need to get some yarn. Because all the yarn I have left right now is just scraps and stuff. So it's like, or I can make a oh, that's an idea. I can make a scrappy cocoon cardigan. That would be a good idea. You're giving me ideas now. See? Thank you. That's why I do these things. I do these lives because people have so many good ideas. Um, but yeah, my aunt taught me the foundation chain and single crochet, and I put it down out of frustration because I was like, this is all there is to crochet, you know. And I was like, oh, how does anybody get anything done because it's so slow? And then I just happened to be on YouTube, and I was like, I wonder if there's any videos for crochet. So I typed in how to crochet for beginners. And oh, everything just popped up. Everything just popped up. I was like thousands and thousands of videos. I was like, "Oh my god, how am I going to sort this out?" Okay. So, I think Bag O Day was on YouTube for about 2 years at that point. So, we're talking like 2016. Um is when I picked up my crochet hook again. And I saw Bag O Day crochet and how to crochet scarf for beginners. I think it was a scarf. Was it a scarf? It was something simple, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. And I put her video on, and she's so easy to listen to, and she's so easy to understand. I just So now when somebody wants to start crocheting, I always refer them to her channel because I'm like, to me, she's the best teacher ever. But some people don't like her. But yeah, that sounds like my playlist. I have so many playlists. Like I have, playlists of, you know, holiday playlist. Do I have a holiday playlist? Yeah, I have a holiday playlist. With stuff for Easter, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, on it. Tony is good. Tony taught me how to Tunisian crochet. But I have playlists like holiday playlist, hat and scarf playlist, wearables, things I want to work on for myself, things I'm currently working on, blankets, baby toys, baby clothes. I just have it all sorted out, and I have to do it that way because if I don't, I'll spend 4 hours scrolling through all my save for later videos and being like, where did I put? Oh yeah, Jada Stitches is good. Um, I have her. Oh, what was it? Her cow from 2018 saved in a whole playlist by itself. Um, Stitch sampler cow. Thank you. Okay, that just came to my head. Oh, thank you, brain, for working. Um, yeah, but I have her Stitch sampler cow saved in a playlist all by itself because I was. Nope, that's in the bin. I am not trying to reach up there to get it. Um, that was I was doing a blanket for each month. So I was doing a blanket for January. I was doing a blanket for February. I was doing a blanket for March and April and May. I was every stitch that she used for each month. I was making a whole blanket out of it, and I liked it a lot. So the only one I couldn't figure out is can you get by, honey? Okay. The only one I couldn't figure out how to make a whole blanket out of it was the the one called a lady's fan. I couldn't figure that out. For the life of me. I couldn't figure it out. With Karina. Oh, no, I don't, but I will now. You're so silly. Um, I definitely will now. Yes, I will go check that out after the live. But I will definitely be checking out uh vintage what's going on? Why are my comments not showing up? Okay. Or chat. Vintage crochet with Karina. Yeah. Definitely gonna go check that out. I should write that down. Because knowing me, I will forget. That sounds cool. I'm definitely gonna check her out. I just wrote down so I don't forget. And after the live, I will go do that. Sorry. I love this cup. I am a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. I love this cup. It's got a map of the 100-acre woods on the back. It's my favorite cup. And it keeps things cold forever. Like, wow. That's interesting. I would love to see what a pattern looks like from the 1800s. I'd probably look at it and be like, I don't understand the thing they're doing. But, well, I would think that it wouldn't change that much. It wouldn't be that different from the patterns that we read today. Or it might be. It might be. I don't know. I'll check that out though. That sounds interesting. Sounds very, very interesting. Yeah, but oh, yeah, see that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. But Tony from TL Yarn Crafts is the reason that I Tunisian crochet now. That sounds like mm, UK terms. That's what that sounds like. I'm sorry, I don't mean to point with the Tunisian crochet hook. Um, yeah, that sounds like UK terms because I watch a couple crochet videos that are in UK terms, and it's like they call a single crochet a double, and they call a double a triple, and then they call a half double a half treble. I'm like, why? Why do you do that? Why? I'm like, so I have to be careful when I'm watching people from the UK because I'm like, they're like, and double crochet in the next stitch. And I go to do a double, and I'm like, nope, 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 that's not what they mean. Single crochet. I'm just like, oh god. So I have to constantly keep that in my mind when I'm watching somebody from the UK. I can't, unless they say these are English terms. I'm like, I watch one or two that are that do UK terms instead of US terms, and I'm like, oh. I like Hooked by Robin though. She uses US terminology, and I think Blossom Crochet is the one that I watch. Excuse me. That does the UK terms. But once I found out, once I like did a little research and found out that they're huh, yeah, I got mine off of Amazon. I like them. They came in a set. They came in a set with the metal hooks. The long metal hooks were I think a 2.5 all the way up to an 8, and then they came with the um I'm gonna knock the whole thing over. Let's just take this whole thing out of there. There we go. So don't don't pay no mind to my headphone cord. I don't know why that's in there. Um, these are all knitting needles, but yes, I hand knit too. I don't do it a lot, but I do hand knit. So it came with all these sizes. Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 is the smallest that it came with, all the way up to an 8mm. And then let's put this back. And then it came with these that are on these colorful cords. And I think it's the same sizes. Nope, I'm sorry, I lied. It's a 3mm all the way up to a 10mm. So there's those. These I'm not a big fan of because it all depends on the, and I think I only paid like $12 for the set. I'm not even mad about it. Like, you know, you get what you pay for. But I'm just like excuse me. If I'm gonna have the Tunisian crochet hooks with a long cord, I think I would rather pay for one that's interchangeable. Um, just because you have to be careful of what yarn you use with these hooks. I use the 10mm for, what did I use it for? Oh, I used it to Tunisian crochet a scarf for my husband out of blanket yarn. Um, but um, it was extremely difficult on this hook because it's wood or some kind of bamboo. I don't know what it is. It's wood. Um, and they're inline. And once again, are they inline? Yeah, they're inline. Um, so I guess I have worked with inline before, getting the Hobby Lobby hooks. I just didn't realize it. Okie dokie. But these, because they're wooden, you have to be careful what yarn you use, because some yarn will give you a hard time, and oh, I did. That was the first thing I did when I got these. I put clear nail polish on them, because I was like, nope, nope, we're not doing that. Because some of them started to rub off, like a little bit. The ones I use a lot were starting to rub off, like the 4, like the 0 is starting to rub off a little bit. So I was like, nope, we're not doing that. And so I put a clear coat of nail polish on them. I was like, we're not doing that. I paid money for you. We're not coming off. Well, I don't know if you have like a Sharpie with a very fine tip, because if you do, um, and you remember what set you got, you can also go back on Amazon and look at the sizes and look at what color is what size, because all of these are different colors. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if yours are the same, that are different colors, like different sizes or different colors. But if you have an ultra fine point Sharpie, you can write it on the white part and then just clear coat it with nail polish. I had to do that for a. Ignore the crashing sound. Please. That was nothing important. Um, uh, this is like a pink, and this is the biggest one I have. It's an 8 millimeter. And even if it wasn't marked, I would be able to tell because this is the biggest hook I have in the long metal ones. So, um, let's see. The only purple one I have is a 3.5. And this is like light purple. So, let's see if you guys can see that. And it's a 3.5. So, I don't know if you have the exact same set as me, but I think, yeah. um, I think if you go into your Amazon history, depending on how long ago you bought them, well, it'll show you everything you ever bought. And like I said, go back to the listing of um, that listing when you bought it, and you can go through the pictures. Hopefully, you can go through the pictures, and you can tap it to be bigger and zoom in and see what color is what size. You should be able to. I had to do that with my crochet hooks. Um, Not these, but the very first ergonomic set I had to do that with, and then I put a clear coat of nail polish over it because it was just not. Yeah, see. But even this set, but I'm glad that they stamped it on the other side. Or you can get a gauge mark. Yeah, that works too. But they stamp these, but the other side, see, this is exact same size. This is what, upside down, Jessica. This is what it's supposed to look like on that side, and that's, it's rubbed off, and this one's starting to, but they stamped them. And thank goodness they did. Um, but the very, very, very first set of ergonomic hooks I got didn't have it stamped. So what I had to do when everything rubbed off was I had to go back to the listing and I had to look at um I had to look at what color was what size. I didn't back then. I didn't know there was such a thing as a gauge marker. I didn't know there was such a thing as, oh, you can find out what your hook size is just by slipping on this little ruler thing. I didn't know any of that. So I was just, you know, I had to do it that way. But then I ended up giving those to one of my friends who was starting out, and I got new hooks. But yeah, that's the uh, that's the story of my very first ergonomic crochet hook set. Yeah, yeah. Like, I should probably put my knitting needles back in the thing before I lose those. Um, these were given to me. These are all boy hooks. Needles. Hooks. Yeah, just they're hooks. They're straight. Um, these I found at Walmart, and they came in a set of 3. And they're sparkly. And if anybody knows me, I like sparkly. And then these were gifted to me, or donated to me, um, in a bunch of yarn that I got. Like somebody donated yarn to me, and it just so happened that these two sets of metal boy knitting needles were in there, and I was just teaching myself how to knit from YouTube, and I was like, oh, well that's nice. So I gotta find the other 2 sets of the sparkly ones because I don't know where they are at all. Um, but yeah, I go by what feels good for the project. I know you were saying that. Yeah, the metal ones. I like the metal ones. I do. I just don't like hand knitting anything. First of all, that's what I got a knitting machine for. And second of all, way too slow. Um, but I'm sure I would get faster at it if I would practice. But I know it's so slow. Oh my god, it's so slow. Um, but that's why I asked for a knitting machine for my birthday because I was like, I want to make knit hats, double layer knit hats that I've been seeing everybody make on YouTube that has a Centro or an Addy, and I was like, I just don't want to hand knit them. So I was like, everybody's asking me, what do you want for your birthday? Can you please buy me a Centro? I was like, it's really cheap on Amazon. Can you buy me one? So they did. I was like, thank you. Um, but like I don't really go by recommended hook size. Like the hook size for the that's recommended for Red Heart Super Saver is normally a 5.5. Almost always go up half a size to a 6 because I'm like, I don't want everything to be dense and just like stiff. I want everything to relax and feel flowy and nice and, comfortable. But yeah, it's just it's like, and I had some people, I forget who it was. Mm, yeah, I always end up going up at least half a hook size, if not a full size. A full, yeah, up one full size. But, oh, that's nice. Yeah, see, every year I do hats, scarves, gloves, ear warmers, cowls, anything that can keep people warm. I do it for the homeless every year I'm able to. Um, so I did it last year and I've done it this year. And I probably I donated all of them. Now there are some that I started towards the end that I couldn't get finished in time, but I'm just gonna keep going with them and do it for next year. Um, and finish them. And I figure if I get 3 maybe 4 items done a month, then I can, by this time next year, probably have a decent amount to give to the homeless. You know, so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do all the hats and scarves. And if I have yarn left over, I'm going to put it to the side, and as it gets closer to winter next year, I'll start doing the ear warmers, because the ear warmers don't take me long. These, oh goodness, don't drop it. These don't take me long at all. So I could probably get one done in an hour. So if I crochet for like 8 hours, I can get 8 done. So, oh, yeah. But I am actually, oh, that's nice. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I know Bag O Day supports animal shelters, and that's her charity she likes to do. Um, that's what she's passionate about, and no problems with that. Everybody's passionate about something. Everybody has a cause that they, you know, like to donate towards. And I don't have any problem with that. I don't think anybody, she got on the video, she had a video that kind of bothered me, that she was saying people were telling her that she should have donated to this thing and should have donated to that and the homeless and this and that and not animal shelters. And I'm like, you have absolutely no right to tell somebody what they should be donating to. And she's upfront with everybody and telling everybody where that money is going to go. So if you don't agree with that, um, yeah, I am gonna send her a blanket, because that she can auction off. But I'm like, you know, the people that don't want to participate in the auction don't have to. But she's being upfront and saying this auction is going to an animal shelter, you know. So you have the option to, either you agree with that and want to participate, or you don't. I can't participate. I don't have that kind of money. So I just go to view, you know, the pretty blankets and how much they go for, and just cheering everybody on, because I don't have that kind of money. I wish I did, because I would support that. But, because I'm animal lover right here. Um, but my passion, what what cause gets me all riled up and, yeah, is um donating hats and scarves and blankets and gloves and ear warmers and stuff to the homeless. Um, it's a it's a cause that's very close to my heart. Um, it's very personal to me. So it's that's my thing. Her thing is animals. My thing is my thing is homeless. I'm sure somebody else's thing is you know um, domestic violence. Like Rose likes crochet. She does the domestic violence wings every year. and I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm probably gonna get a lot of crap for saying this, but I feel like the yarn community has just gone downhill. Like, I don't know what happened to us, like, as a whole community. Like, where is it okay for you to tell people, grown people, mind you, where to donate the money that they raised? You know, and I, I'm I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, too many yarn snobs. Um, I refuse to go to Rhinebeck. I wanted to until I saw somebody's video. And it wasn't even about Woolen Folk, it was about Rhinebeck itself. This person said that they felt like um, everybody was judging them. They had people ask, that's a beautiful sweater, what is it made out of? When she said a wool and nylon blend, they kind of, oh, and I'm like, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It's a synthetic fiber mixed with wool, but still, why? Oh, no, yeah, I know. They won't ever donate anything. And, I know people that have, you know, I've heard of people having problems with people that use acrylic, you know, and I'm like, why? If that's what we choose to use, that's what we choose to use. Nobody should be getting backlash for the yarn they get. We can't all afford cashmere. I can't. Even if I could, I don't think I would, you know. But I'm just like, what happened to us? Because it's like, nobody should be putting anybody down. Nobody should be looking down on anybody. Nobody. Thank you. Wool allergies. Yep, I know about that too. Not personally, but I know people have said I can't use wool because it breaks me out. I can't use wool because I'm allergic to it. You know, yeah, they got mad when they didn't win, and I don't understand that. You gotta, I used to enter the giveaways. I had no expectation to win because this person's got over 300,000, at the time she had over 300,000 subscribers. I'm like, that's 300,000 people to my one comment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's a 1 in 300,000 shot that I'm gonna win this thing. So I would still comment and I would still enter, but I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm not expecting a win. Exactly. Exactly. And, you know, that's why I may go to Brian Beck one year and I may give you guys like this honest review of what my experience was. But as of right now, I am so turned off by that woman's video because she was just like, I didn't feel welcome. I didn't feel like I belonged. People were, you know, snobby towards me. And I'm like, I don't like snobby people. That's why I wasn't popular in high school because I can't stand snobs. Because I'm like, you're not better than me. You may think you are, but you're not. But yeah, I might go 1 year and just be like, this is what I thought, this is what I felt, you know. But that'll be 1 year, hopefully. I'm gonna have to save up some pennies for that. What keeps falling? Oh, I know what that is. I think. Yeah, it was a spoon that was over here that wasn't supposed to be over here. But I'm really sad about what the yarn community has become. Um, I watch Emma in the Moment, and the amount of drama in the yarn community is just oh my god, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, I watch her. I mean, she did a thing on Woolen Folk. She did a thing on Ravelry. She did something about TikTok drama on the Amigurumi TikTok drama. I don't know. I don't do TikTok. Um, I know she's done a bunch of them. I just binge watch her. It's because it's not even the fact that it's drama. It's just fascinating to find out things about Ravelry and stuff like that. I've never used Ravelry. Yeah, yeah, they are. They are just, just as ruthless, because what did one person say? I think somebody said that my stitches were inside out or my thing was inside out. And I'm like, I know. And I don't think they were expecting that, but I was like, I know. I like the way it looks better. And I was just like, I don't care. I think they were trying to get under my skin. I think they were actually trying to like get me upset, and the fact that it didn't work just kind of irritated them because they didn't comment anymore. I was like, I know it's inside out. I don't care. I like the way it looks better. It doesn't it looks neater. I'm like, so I'm like, and I'm not going to be selling that to somebody who crochets, so they're not going to know the difference. They're not going to know it's inside out. So it's it's just, people love to point out your mistakes and your flaws and everything that you didn't do right. And I'm like, that was my main concern about coming on YouTube. I was like, what if I'm horrible at it? What if I don't have any subscribers? What if nobody likes me? What if this? What if that? And I was like, stop, stop, time out, stop, stop with the what ifs. Just do it. Just do it, and you know, just do it for fun. Because when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, I didn't want to do it for monetization. I didn't want to do it for sponsorship. I didn't want to do it for any of that. I want to have fun. I want to connect with people that are in crochet and the fiber arts and in the yarn world, and I don't want to do it for any reason other than that. And I still don't, you know. But I've been on YouTube for a year, and I am so happy. I surpassed 200 subscribers, which I never thought that I could do. I never thought that I would be able to get past like maybe 100. And then when my subscriber count just kept going up, I was like, oh, yay! I was so happy and excited. I was like, oh, I didn't think I was gonna get past 100. But I'm gonna thank all you guys for that. You guys are awesome and so supportive, and none of, if I didn't sit there and tell myself stop with the what ifs and just go for it and be yourself, which is why I don't have editing on any of my videos, or I don't have, any of that, because I'm like, okay, my hair's a mess. Oh, whatever. I don't have makeup on. Oh well. This is me. This is everyday me. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear makeup every day. I don't do my hair every day. I just throw it up in a bun or a braid and then, twirl it around my head. And I'm like, I have naturally curly frizzy hair. So I'm like, it's gonna look a mess regardless. So I'm just like, I don't edit any of my videos. Um I don't refilm any of my videos. I leave all of my fumbling over my words sometimes and my brain farts in there. I'm like, this is me. This is real. This is how I am in everyday life. If you were to meet me, you would realize that. So I'm not going to change that. And if nobody likes me and I get no subscribers, oh well. That's the attitude I had coming into starting my YouTube channel a year ago, which is really crazy to me. And um it's awesome that I finally said I'm going to do it. That's it. I'm going to do it. And I did. And I am so happy to be a part of the YouTube Yarny community. I really am. But I am going to get going. What time is it? It is 6 o'clock. I gotta make dinner. I'm gonna get going, guys. It has been so much fun being on here with y'all. Oh my goodness, we've been talking for almost 2 hours. See, that's when you're having fun talking about stuff, especially yarn, and crochet, and knitting, and all that stuff. But I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys have a happy, happy, happy New Year, and um, I hope 2024 is awesome for you. And I will see you guys on my next live, which is Saturday, and will be my first live of 2024. So I will see you guys. Have a wonderful one, and I love you. Bye.